So, Sporting Lisbon 1, Arsenal 1, 3-3 on aggregate, 3-5 on penalties. Humiliated, embarrassed, out of Europe again. 3 times out of 3, this manager has bottled the Europa League. 4 times out of 4, he's bottled the League Cup. 3 times out of 4, he's bottled the FA Cup. And 3 times out of 4, 1 is still pending, is he's bottled the league. Kind of mad, really, when you think about it, Jez. He's won 1 trophy out of 14, with 1 still potentially pending. And this fan base is sitting there chatting absolute rubbish about, oh, it's only the Europa League, but let's qualify for Champions League, which is levels better. Anyway, make sure you sub to Jez. His link will be in the description, Arsenal History and More. For anyone who's not seen your fan cam, give us a little breakdown, mate.
Wow, it's just embarrassing, isn't it? Once again, you know, those stats you just spoke there, Lee. FA Cup, 1 out of 4. Carabao Cup, none. Europa League, none. And we're currently top of the league and with potential issues there now. So it's not a great stat for this manager, Lee. Let's be honest.
Especially when our fan base as a whole, Jez, take the mick out of that club down the road.
Yeah.
And the certain captain of that club, an England captain, oh, he's never won anything. He bottles everything. Well, we've bottled 13 out of 14 trophies available to us since this manager's rocked up, with 1 still pending. So that'll be the 15th. After all this fish that we're going to fry, Jez, we better fry that fish after throwing away 3 little tiddly fish to go and fry the bigger fish. We better win it, right?
Well, we must have a big trawler. That's all I can say, to land the big fish, because at the end of the day, we haven't landed jack shit. So, or fried it. So, no, this is just an absolute joke tonight. Yet again, as soon as I saw that lineup, Lee, I thought, nah, this ain't going to work. Why have you done this when you had a team that played exemplary football on Sunday afternoon, Fulham, and yet you go and do this tonight? And I just think it's disgraceful.
Arrogance. That's what it is. It's arrogance.
I've said for years, Lee, he's an arrogant prick, and he's getting back that way once again. You know, we knew the proven setup for once in a very, very long time. We've had a decent bench, and he goes and cocks the whole thing up. Seriously, man. And we've lost 2 players, hopefully not for very long, because we cannot afford to lose William Saliba. That is a mate. That would be a mate. I tell you, if we've got Saliba out for a long period, and we've got to go to the Etihad.
Congratulations, Man City.
Well done, Man City. There's the trophy. See you later. You know, this is just not good enough. It just shows the fact that we just don't have the depth now. Again, we could have two defenders out, and we're not actually awash with quality, are we? And I think we can say that, Lee, with what we saw from Rob Holding. Really, you know, this guy's going to get us over the line? No. And I am seriously peeved, mate. Seriously peeved at this, because I really wanted this Europa League. We haven't done jack all in Europe in 29 bloody years, and I think this was a good time. I think we could have gone on for this one. No.
When you look at the teams that are left in it, it's spot on. And listen, the narrative at the start of the season was top 4 in Europa League. It's funny how that narrative is being spun tonight. I'll see some idiot on the football terrace sitting there going, oh, it was all about getting back in the Champions League. Mate, get in the bin, you absolute waster. We can't even beat Sporting in the Europa League, and you want Champions League for what? Jez, we've seen Champions League 20 straight years, mate, pretty much. We only ever tried to win it once. Anyway, before you start crying in the comments section, make sure you sub to the channel. My second channel as well, Lee Reacts. Video will be out on that. Well, it is 2 a.m. as we're recording this, 1 a.m. in England. My video will be out on that later on Friday. Make sure you sub to JEZ'S. Arsenal History and More will be in the description as well. And you know how this works. If you don't like the ratings, cry. We'll be back again against Palace. JEZ'S, let's start with the goalkeeper. Shocked to see him start. What did you make of him?
Yeah, I said, I think I said to you the other night when we did the podcast, we'll see Turner start. I don't know why, what happened. Ramsdale didn't inspire me tonight, Lee. He really didn't. And no, I will give him a bang average 6. I don't know what he was doing. David Seaman-esque to get lobbed from that distance. You've got to say it's a class goal. It is class to do that. But what are you doing, man? You don't need to be there. You should on the edge of your 6-yard box, fine, but not there. And that cost us 6.
Yeah, I agree. Shocking in the penalties. Could have saved 3 of them. Made one good save, and he didn't know nothing about it because it smacked him in his mush. Let's go to Tomiyasu. Got hooked off with an injury real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to give him. I'll tell you what. I'm going to give him a 5 because he didn't play that long. He's gone off, which I think is a shame because I do like him, and I hope he's not out for too long. I think maybe it was a groin strain there, the way he stretched. But yeah, I'll give him a 5 because he didn't play that long, did he?
Alexander Zinchenko.
Poor. Again, exposed us down that left flank. Again, going inverted. I just don't like this tactic. When we've got a world class, in my book, my opinion, if people don't agree with me, I really don't care. Kieran Tierney, he would be the ideal player tonight in that game because he will get down that left flank. He will support the front 3. But no, Zinchenko, he was terrible tonight. Zinchenko, mate, sorry, you're getting a 4.
Yeah, I thought it was crap. People are cry about that. Cry all you like. Yeah, the guy got sent back to Ukraine inside 15 minutes. Should have been 1-0. Let's go centre backs. Let's go. William Saliba got hooked off. Apparently a back injury. Let's hope he's fit for Sunday.
Oh God, yeah, we need him Sunday. You know, I was listening to. I've been watching a couple of after we watched the game, and I did the chat with you earlier, fan cam, watching a couple of different shows, and people going about it's going to be quite an easy game against Palace. You having a laugh? You having a laugh?
It was supposed to be easy against Sporting, mate.
Yeah, we got Patrick Vieira coming to the Emirates, and all right, they're in 12th, but they're no walkover team, man. Oh, but they lost to Brighton. Okay, they lost to Brighton. Brighton have played well.
They lost 1-0, didn't they?
1-0.
They lost 1-0 to Man City, which was a penalty. So how's it a walkover?
Exactly.
They beat the champions 1-0 and they needed a penalty. Like, these people live in cuckoo land, mate. They're absolute weirdos, mate.
I just don't know
about being positive. When we end up trophyless at the end of the season, I'd love to see these lot chatting smack at the end of the season after they've chat smack all season and totally go back the other way. Then have the cheek and audacity and the bare face, to sit there and tell us we're negative and we're flip flops. Yeah, these people flip and flop every time we lose a game, Jez.
Oh, well, all the time, mate. They're like Flipper. You know what I mean? The old dolphin. It's a piss take, man. And yeah, I didn't make any comment to anybody on their shows. I just thought, no, you're just talking crap. Yes, unfortunately, Saliba out. Hopefully, he will be back. We're going to need him. We're going to need him on Sunday. And again, I will give him a 5 purely and simply. He wasn't on long enough to give him a fair rating. So I will give him a 5.
Gabriel Magalhaes.
Decent. Probably one of the better players tonight, in my opinion. Nearly scored a goal. Which could have got us over the line. So, Gabriel Magalhaes, you are getting a 7.
Is he your man of the match?
He is for me.
Yeah, I thought he was as well. And that sums it all up. Our defender was man of the match. Let's go into midfield. Jorginho.
Poor. Didn't really see what he contributed, to be honest.
Apart from the pass he did for Martinelli, who missed and Xhaka scored, other than that, he did nothing.
No, that's about it. So I'm not really that impressed. Yeah, I thought this guy was supposed to be experienced in Europe. Really? Well, I didn't see that. So, sorry, mate, you're getting a 5.
Granit Xhaka scored.
Yeah.
Did this and then got mocked at the end after we got knocked out when their players were doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you make of him?
I'll give him a 7, mate, because he scored a goal. And fair play to him for that, because there's not a lot of other people who are causing too many issues. So, yeah, I was surprised. Well, no, I wasn't surprised, actually. He came on as captain, and fair play for that. But it wasn't the penetration play that I've seen of recent. I'll give him a 7 because he scored a goal.
Fabio Vieira lasted 100 minutes, got booked. What do you make of him?
Shocking. This guy is not ready to play at this level for Arsenal. £34 million player and ran around like a 10-year-old. Shocking. Poor. Not good enough. Not big enough. He needs to bulk up. I said this when he first joined. Awful. Yeah. Sorry, mate. Sorry, Mr. Vieira. You are getting a 3.
I think that's even generous. I would have given fuck all. Let's go to Reece Nelson. Hooked off. Didn't really have a great impact tonight, did he?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't on it tonight. If he starts on Sunday, then he needs to really up his game, man. That was a poor show tonight, and yeah, I'm sorry, mate. You're getting a 4.
Let's go. Gabriel Martinelli missed the decisive penalty, really.
Yeah,
missed the chance for Xhaka's goal. But what did you make of him?
Yeah, I'm not going to blame him for that. He looked really, really nervous. I don't know why. He's a seasoned player. He's been there and done it. He scored penalties, so I don't know what got inside him. But he wasn't great tonight. I don't know. He just didn't seem on the game. His game. He causes problems, but not tonight for me. So I'm very sorry, mate. You're getting a 5.
Gabriel Jesus played 45 minutes, hooked at half-time. What did you make of his performance tonight?
Yeah, surprised he started, actually. I thought he might have come on the second half, but he came on. He did try. I still don't think he's fully back on his game yet, Lee. So I'll give him a 6.
Let's go to substitutes. Ben White came on very early.
Yeah, Ben White came on, and I thought he did well, actually. Didn't do anything amazing, but we needed him today down that right flank. And fair play to him, mate. I'll give him a 6.
Let's go with Rob Holding. He did get booked. He should have been booked for wearing an Alice band.
Yeah. What is that? Is he a girl?
Well, maybe he identifies as one. Who knows? Each to their own. It's 2023.
Maybe. Could be confused. But yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, mate. I've never been a great fan of his. Yeah, I mean, he put us in trouble on a few occasions, unfortunately. So you, mate, are getting a 5.
All right, let's go to Leandro Trossard. Came on at half-time.
Yeah, he did give it. Huh?
Should have scored.
He should have done. Unlucky. He did give it a go. He should have chipped the keeper there. Basically, that would have been a goal. Got us through the match. He gave it a go. It hit the post and come out. It just wasn't our night tonight. Fair play to him, though. He gave some quality, and I'll give him a 6.
Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, I didn't think much of him tonight, Lee, to be honest. Didn't think much of him at all. Just didn't get in the game. He was in and out and not really the player number 7 we normally see. So sorry, mate, you're getting a 5.
Thomas Partey.
When he came on, we looked different. Now, why didn't we go out and start with him? And this is the one thing tonight, Lee, that really peed me off with Arteta. We had an established setup in that midfield against Fulham at the weekend. And I just think Arteta didn't want this. I really don't. I think if he was serious about going for the Europa League, he would have gone with the strongest team. And he didn't tonight. He started with Fabio Vieira. No, sorry, not good enough. That is just not the way you're going to go and win a Europa League game against Sporting Lisbon, who are coming here to get into the next knockout rounds. Sorry, shocking. Partey made a massive difference to me, and I will give him I will give him a 7, in fairness to him.
Yeah, I think so too. Martin Odegaard.
Martin Odegaard came on. Nice penalty. He scored a nice penalty there. Fair play to him. He mixed up a little bit. Could have done a little bit better in my book, but I will give him a 6.
You know how this works, people? We're going to do the manager rating. We're going to do a 3-2-1 manager rating. And if you don't like it, cry. Again, absolutely embarrassed, disgraced in Europe. And out of the competition to a team that was dubbed an easy tie. Yeah, that's how ignorant and arrogant Arsenal fans are. I was one of many. There was many out there, but only a handful in comparison. They were saying when you play against a Portuguese team, they're going to keep the ball. They're quick on the counter attack. Yeah, blah blah blah. They're fourth in their league. They're not that great, and we should beat them. But you have to play well against them. You have to win the right to earn the right to win the game. 3, 2, 1, 3. Ooh. I gave him a 3 just based on the fact that we started all right. Yeah, and winged it over 2 legs and got into penalties. That's the only reason I gave him a 3. Yeah, because let's be real, we should have been out of the tie in 90 minutes at their ground. So hang on for dear life. That's it. But no, go on.
He could have got that tonight, Lee. If he'd gone out with a strong lineup, which I was expecting he would do. I said it with you Wednesday night with Kenny and that. I expected him to go out with a full-time team, maybe Matt Turner in goal. I was expecting that. Okay, fair play. He had Ramsdale. But that was a poor setup, man. If you're serious about winning in Europe, you don't go in with a half-shift team. You go in with your strongest squad. You don't see Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Manchester City, teams that have won this Champions League. You don't see teams going in half-cock. They go big. And, people, I've seen people, it's Sporting Lisbon, it's 2-2, we'll take him at home. No. It's not. It's a different game. And I'm sorry, Mr. Arteta, you cocked that up tonight like you did against Olympiacos, Villarreal, and you should be bloody ashamed of yourself, and you should apologise to the Arsenal fan base for once again throwing away a European competition. Bloody disgrace.
Yeah, mate, it's mad. I'm just reading some of the comments on the fan cams and that. This guy is mocking Arsenal for having a thin squad. Doesn't make it any less true. What do you want them to do? Play the first team and potentially injure key players? Pathetic fan. Says Kyle Fox, 14 of probably fucking whatever. These people are tapped, mate. Excuse after excuse after excuse. Yeah, I want them to fucking win trophies.
Footballers, Lee. These are professional footballers.
They can't play 2 90-minute games in a week. Mad, isn't it? When there's an international break coming up, so they've got 2 weeks off.
Exactly. I expect them to play 2 games a week. They're paid hundreds of thousands of pounds. They train for about 3 hours a bleeding day. Yeah. Then they can swan off and do whatever they like. They are as fit as anything. They should be able to play 180 minutes a week. That is what elite sport is about. You wouldn't say to an Olympic bloody athlete, right? If you're at the Olympics and you're in the 100 meters, 200 meters, and the 200 meters hurdles, oh well, you better wait. Like you can't train every day. I mean, come on, man. This is real. This is real time. These people are sad, absolutely sad.
Mate, they've never seen Arsenal win a league, Jez, so I get it. Yeah, they're losers. They're born losers. It's all about being positive. If we don't win anything, like I said, there's some muppets out on Terry Flewer's channel tonight going, oh, Champions League's what we're aiming for. Get in the bin. Yeah, go and support fucking Burnley, mate. Yeah, that's it. And on that bombshell, we're out of here. Sub to JEZ'S channel, Arsenal history and more. Sub to me, and we're out of here. I'll be back again at 3 p.m. UK time with Saeed on this channel, and then I'm on with Rants. And then I am back on here with Henry in the evening. Jez, what you got coming up?
I'm going to do a match reaction show tomorrow night at 7 o'clock with TJ Warren and Connor and maybe one other. And then 9 o'clock, I'm on TJ Warren's show. Really nice fellow, American guy, and he's doing, what's he call it? The American Idiots Show. And it's all to do tomorrow. I don't know what's it's anyway. It's St. Paddy's Day, isn't it? So
yeah.
And we're gonna have, I guess we have some of the Irish contingent in, so that'd be fun. Yeah, so that's what he's doing, and then obviously I'll see you again on the Sunday with the Arsenal Palace game, and I'll be seeing you on fan cams and play ratings after that.
Yeah, man. Listen, make sure you sub. And yeah, we're out of here, people. Laters. It is what it is.
Take care.
Bigger fish to fry, yeah?